Virgo liars.
Cheaters.
Cheaters. Oh, I ain't never. Anyway, switch the fuck out of me. Yo, what's going down, man? Hey, y'all already know what we doing here, man. Monday, Thursday, man. Hey, we about to go ahead and get it cracking. You know what I mean? I got a Virgo in the cut because it's Virgo season. You feel me? That's how we doing it. Got big bro in the cut always. You know what I mean? Always with me and shit, man. Yo, shout out to everybody who always come through and participate, man. You know when we come in here, man, we like a family, man. You know what I mean? This is family talks right here, man. This that barbecue 101 right here at its finest. You feel me? So y'all already know what to do when y'all come in here. Share the video. Respect the guests, man. You know what I mean? Respect the guests. Please respect the guests. You know what I mean? All opinions matter, but good opinions get penned.
Respect the guests. And we are currently streaming on Anchor. If you don't have Anchor yet, man, download Anchor right now. It's the podcast. It's the podcast app that we use for our podcast. So if you're in the car, if you're at work and you can't watch us, you can listen to us. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Anchor. Shout out to them letting us do our podcast on their platform, and we're gonna make sure it's available for you guys after tonight. You know what I mean? So if you missed something tonight, you can go back and listen to it tomorrow and listen to the actual audio instead of having to watch us. You know what I mean? So
and if you like visual,
but if you like visual,
you know what I mean?
Go on YouTube. We got a YouTube video. Well, he got a YouTube channel that you can go watch it on.
Type in Wine and Vibes on YouTube.
So you got the best of both worlds. You know what I mean? But without further ado, you know what I'm saying? Let's get into it. We want to introduce. Well, let her introduce herself.
Yeah, I'm Paige. This is the Virgo edition. I'm a Virgo. My birthday is 9/3.
Virgo's the only motherfuckers I know that still celebrate after their actual day.
Duh, it's a month-long celebration.
We get into that.
You just mad because your shit in the middle of winter. You can't
they can't turn up how they want to turn up.
Stop. I'm scared. I'm scared everywhere I need to go.
Can't do nothing.
I'm scared everywhere.
Can't do anything.
My birthday.
I'm getting flued out.
I don't know if it's gonna snow or rain.
That's like saying you don't celebrate New Year's.
Exactly. Like what? Like
it's not. But New Year's and your birthday is two different things.
Not when it's close.
Hell yeah.
It's two different things. You can't celebrate in Indy like you
Cece's
can.
birthday. Yours is on Christmas, right? On Christmas, and mine's 2 days after New Year's. So I mean,
right? Okay, Christmas and your birthday is two different things.
Oh, it's in the middle of the winter
Okay.
though. That's like people say they don't celebrate the Super Bowl.
Who celebrates the Super Bowl?
They don't.
Motherfuckers don't party.
Hey man, we gonna go on to the
With
first
the
topic, man.
With the wings,
Hey.
the sliders. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Warren.
Nah, but shout out to Paige for coming through with us, man. It's definitely gonna be a Virgo edition show, man. But I'm gonna try to break all that shit up.
All flex.
You know what I'm saying? So, but we definitely have a good show. Please respect the guests. If you haven't yet, man, share the video right now. Man, take 2 seconds to share the video.
Please respect the guests, like
because they be
going in on y'all guests.
Yeah.
Hey, tell the niggas we ain't selling no couches this time.
Don't even say the word.
They begin tortured.
You know what I'm saying?
That shit was funny.
But we appreciate y'all for coming through and hollering at us, man. And let's get it started, man.
All right, man. First topic we got.
First topic is:
what we got?
Can you heal from a breakup? Can you truly heal from a breakup?
Oh,
No,
put that
it
one
says
up,
how
bro.
can we heal from a
How can we heal from a breakup?
Yeah, buddy can't read. Man.
I can't see.
I can't see out the thing.
How can we heal from a breakup?
Use your glasses.
It's not.
Got a little tip to him, but you know.
Yeah.
All right, man. So,
How can we heal from a breakup?
how can we heal from
How can we heal from a breakup?
Go ahead, Paige. You gotta go ahead and start.
Is there a proper way to heal from it?
Honestly, you have to take it one day at a time. I was with my first love for like 5, going on 6 years.
That's 'cause you're
And
we different,
man,
bro.
I'm trying to tell
we are
you.
different.
Like when we first broke up, dude, I was sick. But you just gotta take it a day at a time. But you can heal, because shit, I moved on.
You have to heal, right?
You have to. If not, you're just gonna be bitter. You're gonna catch cases.
Damn.
You'll catch what?
Cases.
10 love, 12 love, hey.
Motherfuckers getting jumped out the window like at the,
Right?
at the end.
Windows busted out.
Oh my God!
That's
One, two.
How'd I end up in this?
So they busting out, flattening 3 tires, not 4
Yeah.
for them.
Nah, yeah, that shit crazy.
Some people go as far as like trying to remove your shit. So
Damn, they be doing that.
What's the? Have you ever done anything like
They work
super
for
crazy
NASCAR
after a
people, they doing
breakup?
that.
who, me?
Yeah,
Oh
have
no,
you
I
ever-
believe in karma. I'm not doing that shit. No. I'm not busting nobody windows. I'm not flattening no tires. I'm not destroying any clothes. I'm not doing. I'm gonna block you and keep it moving.
So chicks
I
out here
have
like the
to.
NASCAR pit crew.
So I guess it's when it comes to you, it's more mental. Like it's one of those things, or
Yeah,
emotional. It's
right.
one of those things you feel like you just have to get over emotionally.
I'm gonna take my L gracefully and I'm gonna move the fuck on. Cause I'm not going to jail for nobody. I'm sorry.
For sure.
I don't eat bologna. I
Me?
can't do it.
What about you?
Breakup. I mean, I ain't never really been a part of an actually real breakup, but if I was going through that, I mean, I would, at the end of the day, I would want the best for the person I was just with. You know what I mean? I was with them for a reason. So, you know what I mean? I can't really say anything negative, bad about them. It's just, we didn't work out. But I hope you have the best. You feel me? I can't be mad at what happened. I mean, of course I would be mad because I feel like I put out all this energy, I put out this time, but at the same time, it's like, you know what I mean? I always want the best for you. You know what I mean? We established being best friends before relationships. So.
Nah, I didn't say I wanted the best now. You could stub your toe or something, my nigga, but I'm just not gonna mess with your property.
Okay.
But,
So, hope something bad happened to the nigga.
no, I don't hope nothing bad, but you can still stub your toe or like maybe break a finger or something.
That
But
scared me.
Bro, ain't
I'm
no
not gonna mess with your
healing.
stuff.
Ain't no healing, bro. You get rid of that shit. You just gotta move on. It's one of you dwelling on it for a long period of time ain't gonna do shit for you. It's either gonna block the blessing for you, or it's gonna put you in the mood where you don't want to be in. You know what I'm saying? Either way it go, you're gonna have to deal with the L at the end of the day. The faster you get over the L, the faster you move on to being the person you was before that situation even happened. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, that's why we always reiterate being best friends or being friends with the motherfucker that you with. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's always good to have a friend out of something than an enemy. You know what I'm saying? So if we establish us being friends in the beginning,
But hold on, though. Most people can't handle that. Bro, if I'm with you for so long, motherfucker, we ain't friends.
well,
I ain't about to
I
chat
understand.
to you. Like,
I understand that.
I'm
I
not
understand
your
that.
friend, bro.
I understand that. But
I'm
still,
fucking the shit out you. You want me to be your friend? You want me to just be cool with you? Say what's up?
I mean,
Nah.
but in some instances, it has to be that way.
I need that pressure. I ain't got time to be like, hey, so how's life been going? Nah. Motherfucker, you already know how we get there. We get real. Hey, we used to get real nasty in that motherfucker. So don't play.
I think at the end of the day, it's you gotta. I mean, you gotta be friends at the end of the day. It's not hard to do that. I'm only seeing
GFM was first.
Okay, let me go with that's my man's right there. Hey, shout out to Bishop, man. I'm gonna get you on here, Brody. Simply know that things will get better and don't dwell on the past. Jana said, yeah, I think you can heal from a breakup. It's taking time for yourself. Acceptance and understanding of the role you and the other person played in the good and bad parts. It's just growth. Get under someone else, laugh my ass off. I'm just kidding. That's a bad thing. But take your time
for real
to yourself and best thing to do. Okay.
That's what knowing me, this before I got into the relationship that I'm in now, like it took. I was always in a relationship. I will always be the motherfucker that will always jump from relationship to relationship to relationship. I was never one of those people that just chill. You know what I'm saying? I was never one of the people that just was like, you know what I'm saying, that just relax. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that was before I got with Buddy. But
who's Buddy?
before I got with my baby mama. You know what I'm saying? But it's I learned that getting into relationships fast after another one is not good for you. You didn't take time to heal. You didn't take time for yourself to actually grow from the situation.
You know what I hate?
The situation was.
You know what I hate? I hate when you jump into a new relationship when you ain't completely healed.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was doing. But I don't like the being alone thing. I think that's what a lot of people don't like. That being alone thing is something that people just don't.
Buy extra pillow. Shit.
Buy extra pillow.
So roll over the bed and keep rolling.
Yeah, that's what, you know what I'm saying? So, what Tanya said? Tanya said, what she said, take your L gracefully and move on. For sure. Wish them the best to keep it moving. Wish them the best to keep it moving. We're adults. Let we adults. Let's keep this positive.
Facts. But still.
Let's keep it positive. And I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why you have to be friends at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? If you're friends at the beginning, it's easy to get a friend at the end of it. You know what I'm saying?
Like Buddy with the text in the room.
They can pick up everything, but they read. I don't give a fuck. So what?
That nigga like this.
Shit. Every time.
Buddy said dyslexia. Shit.
The Lexus.
Oh,
Wow.
I'm gone.
same difference.
Yeah, I thought I was bad at fuck.
Paige, stable, man.
I can't save that one. Ain't no coming back from that one. I'm sorry. I tried to think of something real quick, but
Maybe
it
it's the
didn't work.
glasses.
Take the damn glasses out.
That being alone is hard because you're forced to focus on yourself.
That's what I'm saying. That's what
That's
I'm
always
saying.
That's good though.
I mean, but you're always focused on yourself no matter what. You know what I'm saying? No matter what the situation,
No,
you're
that's
always
a lie.
focused on yourself.
Because, like, when you in a relationship for so long, you kind of lose sight of yourself. And you focus on that person more and what they want, what makes them happy. You don't have time to. And that's what I had to sit back and think about. Because I never focused on, like, what I like, what I want to do. I always focused on that person. So, I mean, when we broke up, like I said, I was sick. But I'm kind of glad that we did. Because I got to know more about myself.
When did y'all break up?
Let me see. When I was, we was together from when I was like 17, 22, going on 23.
So y'all definitely have some history.
And then we like stopped communicating, started back communicating again. It was just a lot.
What did you take from that whole situation y'all was in?
Don't waste time. Cause that's time I can't get back.
Yeah,
I mean,
like,
from 17 to 23 for sure.
Like,
for sure.
them are your like crucial, like So yeah.
Yeah, that's a long ass time. And that within that time, that's when
don't
motherfuckers
sell.
actually start to come in
Exactly.
within themselves. Them start to know who they are as a
Right.
I don't even know who I am. Really.
You still young, bro.
That's
why.
I just take it day by day, really.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
People
Somebody come
people
my
find
life.
out who they are at different stages in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. I mean, motherfuckers don't find out as soon as they 21, and then you know what I'm saying, now you know what the fuck's going on.
What the fuck I'm going?
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that I think that being alone thing is the kicker. That's one of them things that motherfuckers just don't want to feel. You know what I mean? So,
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so you saying that you know what I mean, you've been through that breakup, you've been through that time, you feel like you wasted that time.
Mm-hmm.
But did that time did it teach you? So was it a lesson learned, or was it just fuck it, that nigga wasted my time?
I mean, that was the lesson learned. Like, after him, I kind of built up this, like, wall or whatever. So,
why do we do that? Why do we build
because
up that
don't
wall?
nobody want to experience that shit. Like, I told you, I was, like, legit, like, sick. I was, like, heartbroken.
But everybody different, though. Just because he did that don't mean the next person gonna do like
That's true, but you don't want to take that
That's not
chance
your
you
either.
don't want to take
That's
the chance.
Yeah,
You
like,
don't wanna
nobody want to
take
take that chance.
You don't
Like,
wanna take the chance.
I'm definitely not taking that chance.
Why alter yourself though? Maybe you was doing everything right for this person.
I didn't alter myself. It wasn't something I was gonna be like, okay, well, I'm gonna be like this. I'm gonna do this. No, that automatically happened.
Okay. Because I feel like most of the time, like when people go through stuff, they be like, oh, well, that ain't gonna happen to me, so let me switch myself up. Let me switch what I was doing for that person. Like, everybody's different. Like, just because you fucked with somebody that did you like that, don't mean the next person will be like that.
Yeah,
Right,
but that also
You know what I
doesn't.
mean?
But that also doesn't give you the reason to be like, all right, I'm
Like,
gonna
don't
just
switch
take
yourself
this
up.
L and just move on. Like, people learn from situations. You might learn that you might just have to back up and relax for a little bit. You might just have to be like, all right, bet. Let me figure out what happened in this relationship, why this happened, and where did it go wrong, and what did I do wrong, and then maybe I can implement this into the whole new thing. Because you can't go into each situation the exact same. You know what I'm saying? You can't go into a relationship thinking, will get out of this situation thinking, I did everything right, and then go into the next relationship the exact same way. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't make sense. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand what you did wrong. If you know you did something wrong, you alter that. You go into something fresh new.
But a lot of people don't know what they did wrong.
That's
so
true,
to this day, a lot of people in relationships.
Hey,
like,
and I'm living proof of that.
What happened?
I'm living proof of that for sure.
You know what I mean? So how can we
maybe they
critique
didn't
ourselves?
do anything wrong. Maybe they was doing the right things for the wrong person.
That's true.
But how can we critique
Maybe it was
ourselves?
the right person.
You just gotta
just the wrong
self-
I mean, when something doesn't go the way we want it to, you're always going to critique yourself. You're always going to be like, damn, what the fuck did I do wrong to make this situation happen the way it did? You might not have thought that you did something wrong. It's just like you, this might be a bad analogy, but it's like you playing 2K. You know you did everything wrong, but it's just missing shots. You're going to be like, damn, why didn't I hold the shoot button longer than what I did? Or, you know what I'm saying? It's not this, obviously it's not the same, but if you're going to critique yourself for doing something,
I wouldn't know anything about that.
something that you know for a fact, you've been doing this for a long period of time. You've been doing something like this for a long time. Why did Buddy miss this shot? You know what I'm saying? So you're always going to critique yourself no matter what, no matter if it's
Wait,
good or
why
bad.
did Buddy? You talking about yourself or you talking about the player? Because ain't you controlling them?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're going to always critique what you did wrong.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So he might not have, like I said, in this situation, in this scenario, he might not have held the shoot button long enough for him to hit the shot. He might have held it too long. You know what I'm saying?
I got another question for y'all. Okay, so y'all both been in like impacted relationships. Y'all been in these deep, you know what I mean, times.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all ever go back and be like, damn, like maybe it was my fault?
Absolutely.
Y'all sorry,
Absolutely.
you know what I mean? Because we tend to be like, we blame somebody else for our problems. We tend to do that a lot. You know what I mean? So y'all ever be like, damn, maybe if I would have did this, maybe this would have happened, or maybe this would have happened. Because we don't like admitting to our mistakes, you know.
Yeah,
I know.
I understand that.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna admit that I was wrong, but I was still right. So
Wow. Want a cake and want to eat it too.
kinda, but
We supposed to do that.
Stop.
But do you feel that blocked you from that?
no, because honestly, like when I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna try everything that I can to make it work. And if it don't work, it is what it is. Like if it's something that I'm liking in, I'm gonna talk about it. I want to know. Tell me what's going on, just so I can fix it. I'm gonna say, okay, so what can we do so we can, keep
What if
this
it's too
going?
late? What if he like, look, you can't do nothing else to better it. Like,
Hey,
Wipe your hands with it.
right?
but how would you honestly feel? Are you gonna be like, why? Like, are you gonna like ask
No,
him? So you
I'm
just
not
gotta-
because you've already told me. So why would I ask you why again? I know. I know. So if you say, "Oh, well, it's too late to work it out," okay, I'm gonna leave. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna be fucked up, but I ain't gonna jump in nobody's, bed 2 seconds later.
Yeah.
But
Boom, boom. I'm sad. That's what.
no, I'm not gonna do that.
That's how you
No,
don't get even.
Shit.
no.
I got ones in the
2 seconds
archives
later,
just
but-
for that.
we different.
Well, yeah, these men are guys, so
Cause I feel like once we love, like we like, damn,
yeah.
you did me bad, dog.
But that shit only
Like
be
getting
cool
my
for the
roses.
moment, bro. Like you can go fuck off, nigga, and then be thinking like that.
But you still feel it. But that's what I'm saying. Once something like that does happen,
Money talks.
that's when something like that does happen. That's when you get to a point. That's when you critique yourself. That's when you get
I mean,
like,
but I
okay,
kind of feel like, okay, so you already going through this. So why would you put yourself in another situation?
what if it's just sex?
Some people can't distinguish the two, though.
The two.
So you fucking this person, and he thinking that there's something going on when it's really not. It's just sex. And then you dealing with this nigga too.
You ever been in a
Yo,
situationship where it was just sex?
Yes. See,
Or are you
But did the feelings start coming up?
no, like
I
I had to quit. Like I had to quit back up because, bro, you talking about I love this ain't that. We don't go to the movies. We don't do nothing.
So it was just to pull
It
up
was
and
just
let me get up out of there.
like
Okay.
he knew what it was.
Yeah,
when
you
we
know what I
went.
mean? But you know niggas, so they be like,
Yeah.
nah, ain't nobody getting
That
it. Like,
motherfucker hitting on, yeah.
yeah. I ain't gonna stop. Motherfuckers
I ain't saying I
Bill.
love you.
Who catches feelings faster in that type of relationship?
It just depends on the person. It's
Yeah,
not like
because I know some niggas that said, and you ain't gave them none.
right.
I ain't saying I love you, but I might bless the shot, but I ain't saying I love you. Though.
He said blessed.
But what's crazy though, I ain't even know, because y'all gonna say I'm
Let me
weird.
read some of these.
Yeah,
That's
okay,
true.
I ain't gonna say
You have
it.
to protect your heart so no one will ever be there again. Being hurt changes people, and your experiences make you who you are, for sure. Being hurt is a feeling nobody wants to feel. Yeah, but when you realize you're doing that you need to correct it and make changes.
Harvey.
But going by correcting changes, though, like, if a woman ever told me I did something wrong, I'm going to feel like I didn't do something wrong because I gave the best content to you. I feel like ain't nobody going to do you the way I do you.
Bro,
like,
stop.
That's the way you think.
Let me talk. I'm just telling y'all how I feel. Nigga, I'm the best. Like, you gotta, what are you coming to a relationship for if you don't think you the best for that person? What are we wasting time for? If you didn't feel like you was the best for that person, you wouldn't even be coming into the atmosphere with her or with him. You see what I'm saying? Like, so you feel like you the best.
You can be the best at one moment, but you got to realize, like, people grow in relationships. Like, sometimes people outgrow each other, and it's just not gonna work. So why would you feel like you know the best for that person? Like, what, 2-3 years from now, from there you was in, and that person didn't change.
If she changed on me, she wouldn't.
I mean, but it's not changing on you. Some people change for themselves.
Don't false advertise yourself to me.
That's not false advertising.
It is false advertising.
It's
growing. Look, the ways that I fell in love with you needs to be the ways continuing me to be in love with you. But
that's different. So I feel like we're not talking about we going.
So if you was to say you fall in love right now, you with this girl for 5 years, are you expecting her to be the exact same person she was 5 years?
It's impossible.
From now?
You're not going to be the exact same person.
Right.
I hope you're not going to.
I'm still going to be eating Tyson spicy chickens, 2 for $5 at Rally's. Fucking buffalo chickens at Subway. So
you're basically saying
why can't she?
So you're basically saying if you're basically saying growth isn't required.
Growth means you change. Don't change up.
Growth is definitely
growth is required.
It's inevitable.
Because if you grow, we're going together.
Exactly.
Don't single yourself
out. Things are going to change within your relationship.
Don't single yourself out changing with me. If I fell in love with you, if you brought yourself to me and I fell in love with you how you are, don't change up on me.
And you're not, nobody's perfect. You're not 100% perfect. You're going to fuck up.
I'm going to get unloved because these are not the things that you gave me to fall in love with you the first time.
Damn. So you're willing to give up 5 years of relationship because that person grew for themselves. And you're not willing to...
That's growing, bro. That's changing, bro. Don't change it.
Changing and growing is the same thing.
No, it's not.
No.
Huh?
It's not the same thing.
You could grow to better our situation. Don't grow to better you and think you better than me. We are a package deal.
Basically,
don't never feel like
his woman to switch up on me.
Don't ever feel like.
We're not talking about switching up.
Right.
Yeah.
We're not talking about that, but it's just like I'm just putting it out there. Like a lot of women do change, bro. You got married, bro.
For sure.
You seen a change. You seen a change, bro. That's what I'm telling you. If she would have stayed the same way how you fell in love with her and proposed to her, bro, y'all still be together, bro.
Absolutely.
So that's what I'm saying, bro. Don't change yourself up, bro.
But that also
they gotta read me. I'm thinking farther ahead. I'm not.
You
thinking
are,
farther.
but I told you we was on two different.
But that also probably would have been a destruction road as well, because if we're not growing as people, then we're just that 20-year-old and 23-year-old in the mind. You understand? We don't think there's no point in growing. There's no point in doing different things. There's no point in. You know what I'm saying? There's no point in evolution within ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to continue. And then for us to have a kid, we have to change for the better. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said he's meaning, yes, grow, but don't switch up on me.
For sure. For sure.
That's
yeah. I agree with that 100%.
Because he switched the way I fell in love with you, I'm not going to be in love with you.
No, but you saying, what you first said was, if a girl tells me that I'm doing something wrong, I'm not gonna feel like I am. That's not the way to go about it, because
that's when you look at yourself.
You could be doing stuff and you don't know, you don't see it, but we're communicating that with you, and you have to be able to change that.
And that will definitely ruin a relationship. Yeah,
She knew the person I was before she said, "Yeah, I'll be your girlfriend, be your husband." She knew that.
So
the type of person how I
True
get.
colors don't always come out at first.
The type of person I
am.
am, we're gonna be talking heavily for a minute before we even
So what's
before
a
we
minute,
get into
though?
it stuff.
What's a
I gotta
minute?
I gotta fully know what's up. Why would I put myself
What
in
did you say?
couple months.
why would I put myself in a predicament where I
What
feel
do
like
you
it ain't
mean,
gonna
like a
last?
week, man?
Yeah.
I'm not putting myself in a predicament where I feel like we're not gonna last. That's just me.
Yeah, buddy.
You know what I mean? That's just I'm not putting myself in a predicament where I feel like
I mean, but
it's
that's
gonna
what
last a
you're
couple
supposed to.
weeks.
You're supposed to
I'm
get
thinking
to know
long term.
somebody.
Like I gotta know the
But-
ins and outs of you. I gotta know what's gonna
but-
piss you off. I gotta know what's gonna make me. You know what I mean? The shit you doing is gonna piss me off. We're gonna have these conversations. We're gonna have time in between. A lot of people jump into relationships now just to get that title. I'm jumping in a relationship. I'm jumping in a relationship right now. I mean, I'm not sitting out right now. I'm jumping in a relationship to marry. I don't got time to waste. You know what I mean? I'm 25. I ain't got time to play. You know what I mean? If I'm making you the girlfriend, motherfucker, we on the verge of getting married. I'm not wasting time.
So
bro.
about to get
Like,
married in like 3 months.
I ain't say I'm not dating. I'm not getting into a relationship within 3 months. I'm getting a relationship within months that I have known this person. I have to fully know you before I can jump into a relationship. We on the building stage. I need somebody to build with me. You know what I mean? I'm just different. I don't know.
You ain't got nothing to do with it. Definitely it's a preference. That's what you rather do before you get into a relationship.
But a lot of people just ain't gonna be like, "Fuck is that nigga talking about?" Like, that's,
No,
you
what-
know
well-
I mean? That, I'm thinking long term. I'm not thinking short.
I don't think it's people not gonna understand what you're saying. A lot of people have never done that, so they're gonna be like, "Damn," you know what I'm saying? Maybe this is something that's new. Maybe this is something I maybe should try. Maybe this might be something.
Why are people just hopping in relationships just because?
Bro, my
Bro,
don't
no,
want
I'm the wrong
bro.
person to ask, bro.
Yeah, nobody in this room, so we don't know.
Like why? Like I just be feeling like why
Bro,
people be
it's
jumping
scary,
in?
bro. Just like your intuition, bro. You kind of like feel like okay,
So you roll the dice.
yeah, bro.
Roll
But
the
it's
dice, roll
not
the
like
dice.
it's not like I'm gonna meet a motherfucker tomorrow and be like, yeah, we gonna go out.
It's
We
not
like
start
that.
we start
Yeah.
a date tomorrow.
Connection can be that strong.
Nah, bro, that's not
Definitely
nah.
happened to me.
It
Connection
can
can be that strong.
It could be different people.
It's
bro.
a mindset.
Like I
Together
want to
for
feel
almost
you out,
5
bro.
years.
Yeah, connect. Like you can meet somebody and be like, "Damn, I feel like I know you for like 10 years. Like that's crazy." That might be your
So
man.
what-
Because y'all been 10 years
You
playing
still
on
gonna talk to
Facebook.
them
That's
for what, like 6-7 months before you become their boyfriend?
I'll say like 4 probably.
See, yeah, see,
it depends.
yeah, see.
But I, like I said, I want
Yeah.
to fully like get to know.
Hey, bro, when the last time a motherfucker asked, you know how we used to ask each other out like back in the day and shit, bro?
Check the box.
Yeah, when the last time a motherfucker really asked somebody like, you want to be my girlfriend, or it just kind of just.
Hey, we
You
go
know what I
together.
mean?
Fuck
Nah,
it.
you gotta ask. You gotta ask.
You definitely gotta ask.
You
But
gotta
I'm saying
ask.
I ain't heard nobody doing that in a minute though. Like,
Nah, you gotta
Like, you
ask.
gotta
That shit
ask
just-
me.
Like, he be my
Don't
girlfriend.
assume nothing.
I mean,
Don't
gotta
ever
ask.
assume nothing.
We've been on this topic for a long time. That was a good topic. That was a really good topic.
I'm just, I just wanted to, warm you up. You know what I mean?
All right, that was a good topic, man. Let me read some of these. Everybody feels like they're blessed and the people in the relationships could benefit them. Impossible. It's the difference between growth and changing up on you. That's why so many people are getting divorced now. Thinking people changing when in most cases they're just growing. Growth is for the better. Changing who you are as a person is a totally different thing. Change is good, and sometimes you can change for the betterment or for the worse. You and Honey Blonde look cute next to each other. How? Little Asian. It's a mindset for sure. Definitely a mindset. So that was the first topic, man. Second topic is that was the first topic. Yeah. Second topic is what makes love the reason to go hard for.
who want their heart broken?
What makes love the reason to go hard for?
That's deep. I use that because somebody asked me to talk about that. I'm gonna go because you know what I mean. You went first. What makes the reason? Love. That's some love. I've never been in love, but I always want to fall in love because I feel like that's some dope ass shit. I feel like once you're in love, it's like you the happiest like motherfucker ever. Like you going outside to be loved. Oh, to be loved. Like you in that zone. Like I feel like.
But he taking out the trash with a
Yeah,
smile.
like I'm doing everything. Like skipping around and shit.
Bro, what?
Buying
It's
roses
like
and shit.
it's like hitting the 4, 5, 6, man. It's like hitting the dice game. You hit the dice game, you like, bro. You feel like you just won a motherfucking $1 million. That's what I want to feel like. I want to feel like I just hit the lottery with her. Like I want to feel like, damn, like, bro, I got her. Like ain't nobody can get her. Nobody can make her happy the way I can make her happy. Nobody can. It's me. Like I'm her piece. I'm her whatever. You feel me? Like I just feel like it's just dope. So I feel like, man, going hard for love. Look, and another thing, I try to go hard for love, man, like all the time. You know what I mean? Just because, like, it's not like a bad thing. I feel like if you're trying to go for love, it's not a bad thing. But like, try to really meet a person and really get to know the person before you can just jump into that. You know what I mean? Try to get the steps. Fully know a person. When you fall in love with a person that you really, really know, that's dope as fuck. You know what I mean? I feel like that's dope. I mean, that's what I got.
Feel nice.
What about you, Paige?
I'm sorry. What was the question?
Question was, what makes love the reason to go hard for?
Because that feeling is like no other feeling, honestly. Well, at least what I can remember. When I was in love, it was just, I don't know, it's just different. Like, you can be around that person like all day and never get tired of them. Like, I love that. Like, I don't like being annoyed, and I've ran into some people that I, talk to, and I just get like, okay, I need to end this. Yeah. But I don't know. I ain't been in love in
a long time.
Minutes. It's been a minute.
Love is like no other feeling.
Right.
Love is one of those feelings that everybody has to at least experience once in their lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Love is something that can take over every feeling in your body. Love will make you do some crazy shit too. Love will make you do some shit that you never even thought you'd do.
I know if I fall in love, I'd probably start eating ass. I ain't gonna lie.
That ain't a bad thing,
bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like,
that ain't a bad.
I know it made me eat like everything, bro. No cap.
That ain't a bad thing,
shit, bro.
But
yeah, some toes, all that.
Yeah, I don't
just
know
do that,
about
bro. Hey, make my nigga fall in love.
I don't know about second toes. But
I don't know.
It'll make
love will make me go to the gym, like get him in. It
ain't never gonna be that good. Fuck that gym shit,
bro. Bro, if you in love with her, bro, she be like, baby, I want you to be fit for me.
I'm break up with her because she's trying to change me.
Nah, bro.
She fell in love with me this way. Why should I change? That's how Buddy thinks. That's how Buddy thinks.
But he got me.
Nah, she's trying to change me, bro.
You know what I mean?
She's trying to change me, bro. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? You fell in love with me as a fat nigga.
Keep that same energy.
Keep that same energy 5 years from now.
Now she want Buddy to lose.
Now you want me to lose some weight? Nah, you love me this way, bitch. You ain't. Nah. I'd rather go to the wing joint than LA Fitness. You better be able to ride with me. What would you rather do? You rather get on the elliptical or get some mozzarella sticks? I mean, which one? You know what I'm saying? Nah,
bro, we can be on the elliptical eating wings.
Hey, same difference. It's appetizer. Nah, but
mozzarella sticks me on the hood with the marinara.
I like blue cheese with mine. I like eating blue cheese with my
wife. Buddy like eating blue cheese with chicken wings. I don't
eat blue cheese.
Nobody.
Buddy weird.
Buddy
weird.
This shit good, bro.
Yeah, Buddy weird.
I do that at Brothers and
You said blue cheese, bro. It's like
blue cheese in my.
That shit good. You gotta try it. It's really good. It depends on the blue cheese though.
Applebee's is nasty.
It depends on the blue cheese. If the blue cheese is good, I can dip that in everything.
Is that what the chin?
Chin ring.
The chin ring.
The chin ring.
Cheesy sack.
The cheesy tin sack.
Nah,
the cheesy tin sack. Right. That's what it's called.
Nah, but love is an amazing feeling when it's genuine. If it's not genuine, then it's not worth feeling.
My fault. My fault, y'all. I'm gonna get the energy right.
If it ain't genuine, it ain't love.
What they say?
It's not the right feeling.
My fault, y'all. I'm gonna wake up. Probably at halftime when I turn up.
Love will make you definitely make you change some ways about you though. Love will make you do some things that you ain't never done before.
That's true.
You know what I mean? So
you
ain't actually fall in love.
I fall in love, but when you fall, like y'all know how I feel, but I don't know how I feel. But I just know I know the feeling of liking somebody a lot. So imagine me falling in love. Like, I used to like somebody hard as fuck. Like to this day, I be
like somebody.
Yeah,
there's a difference between like and like.
Like I like.
That's some Hey Arnold for my 90 babies.
What's wrong with being a 90s baby?
No, I'm saying that's some Hey Arnold.
Yeah, I'm trying to feel Buddy lost me.
You ain't never heard him say, oh, Hell can say, oh, I like Arnold. Instead of just liking. Or who was the chick that she
Brian said hey Arnold like 10 years.
Oh shit, bro. I watch shit every night, bro.
Stop, what channel?
Nigga, Nicktoons. What are you talking about? She's on at 2 o'clock every morning. It's 2 episodes of Rugrats, 2 episodes of
You right.
2 episodes of Rugrats, 2 episodes of
I ain't got that channel.
Hey Arnold. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, we gonna make this a gist to this motherfucker. Hey, make Will fall in love. He gonna eat your booty.
Nah, buddy gonna eat booty.
Hashtag.
Yeah, booties.
I know the feeling liking somebody hard.
Booty munch.
I know fall in love would be like crazy.
You petty. Booty butt, booty butt,
Booty butt, tits. Got that gangsta-licious in him. Booty butt, tits. That shit is so whack. The Boondocks in general is just a bad show.
Yo, that motherfucker, bro, was like...
It was just a bad show.
Generation.
Boondocks?
The Boondocks, it was just a bad show.
Really?
That shit was funny.
I thought it was funny too.
I ain't trying to dick rod you or nothing.
That shit used to crack me up.
Like, that shit was just it was so stereotypical. Like,
Grandpa got his ass kicked by that blind man.
Yeah, like...
You can't tell me nothing about that.
I mean, it was like shit that happened in real life.
It had its funny. Ain't no nigga that can see getting beat up by a blind person, bro. Ain't no nigga that can see getting beat up by a blind person.
Don't underestimate.
I heard Stevie Wonder's wife used to get her ass kicked by him. Now,
the nigga be like,
you.
Hey, remember Joanna, man?
What?
Hey, that motherfucker said, I ain't facing no groceries. I'm a store. That motherfucker said, you a what? I ain't facing no. I'm a store, Aunt Ruby. You a what? You heard me? I'm a store.
They said they motherfucking senses up, like they lose they sight, nigga.
But they hear.
And they grab you like.
They got to. They can't see. Goddamn, the
bro, I seen that nigga Stevie Wonder on stage walk, bro. Ain't nobody that nigga not blind, bro.
I don't think that nigga blind either, bro.
I see that nigga walk across the stage, bro. Stop fucking playing.
I don't think he's blind either.
Stop fucking playing.
Why they might have been making a noise at the other end or something?
I don't think he's blind either. Bro, I don't think he's blind either.
Yeah, like, come on, Steve.
Bro,
your ass over here.
I don't think he's blind either, bro.
Hey, they need to fire that nigga barber, bro.
I don't know
His ass been like this for like 80 years.
I don't think Buddy blind either,
every
bro.
5 years,
It's too many things, bro. It's too many things. The niggas kissing people on the cheeks first try.
Hey, bro.
Nigga, you just gonna clip a lip.
First try.
Hey, bro.
First try, he's kissing people on the cheek, bro.
Hey, bro. So you telling me his
Buddy's
barber?
not missing air or nothing.
Listen, bro. So you telling me, bro? Every time he go to his barber, bro, his barber don't know what's up, bro.
So is barber blind too?
Buddy pushing it back on purpose, bro. Stop. Damn, I fucked up. I'ma just keep pushing it back. But you would think, if he got his hair cut like that, bro, if he's blind, his sense of feel should be able to hype. He should know his shit all the way.
Hey, listen, bro. My daddy blind, bro.
Balding.
Hey, my daddy blind, bro. I seen this shit getting pushed back. My daddy, bro. Their barber pushing your shit back, bro. Like, bro, we gotta fix that shit, bro. Like, every 5 years, bro, hey, the nigga gonna have a tail.
But he ain't gonna look right with a bald head.
I think Buddy can sing. I think he can sing too.
Bro, they said that nigga walked across the stage, he got his award, bro.
And he held it, though.
Damn, he can't hold it.
Bro, the nigga didn't skip, he didn't trip, he didn't do nothing.
Hey, they said Stevie go.
That nigga walking his $800 shoes.
Stallion ass.
And walked straight up to the microphone.
Bro,
not to the sides or nothing.
He ain't bumped nothing. Hey, bro, I know blind people, bro. Real blind people got the sticks, bro.
Bro, I seen a blind person this morning running on 30th, bro. Jogging pants. Jogging with the sticks. I swear to God on Savannah.
That nigga was faking.
That nigga was run. I'm on 30th Street going towards Lafayette, bro. 30th and Meridian, bro. The nigga had the stick in the street, waving it, running, bro. This nigga ain't blind, bro.
Bro, the nigga took me out. The nigga said he walks across the stage.
The nigga ain't blind, bro.
Buddy finesse me, bro.
I've always thought that Stevie was what blind though, bro. I've always thought that. Like,
Hey, bro. And
that just solidified it.
Hey, bro.
That just solidified.
Why do you just wear dark glasses like Rick Ross?
I mean, and that nigga eyes fucked up.
Hey, 06 Rich Ross had a bald head, bro. Now you got a fucking mohawk, bro.
But he got the man unit.
Nigga Deion Sanders been bald his whole life. Now you got a fade, bro.
Oh, man.
Hey, man, we're going to go on to the next time. Hey, it's half time.
Halftime.
Y'all already know.
Shout out to Stevie, bro.
Hey, drop it in the comment section, man. Drop the Zodiac songs in the comment section.
Damn, we kind of went in on Stevie Wonder a little bit.
No,
did,
y'all
man.
went in on him. That was fucked up, though.
Man.
Hey, that's our conspiracy right there, man.
Nah, I apologize.
Have
out
y'all
there,
seen
y'all.
Dave Chappelle shit?
But it was just funny.
Talk about
man.
anybody.
It was just funny walking across the stage. Shit, that was the funny.
It's all jokes.
See, I ain't even seen that. I fuck with Stevie Wonder because he gave us hits.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead on YouTube and
But
watch that, man.
I just don't think Buddy blind, bro.
I think he is blind. He just got the
You cannot tell me
Stop,
Buddy
bro.
know where all them fucking keys
So
are.
you tell me, Buddy at the BET
They had
Awards,
Braille
the
on
crowd,
it.
bro, like they call a nigga name, crowd going crazy. He gonna hear.
And he probably know what damn keys is as long as he been playing. He better know them fucking
Right.
keys. That's like you
Nah, but
looking
he
at the
didn't. He,
music
didn't,
and
he
not
wasn't.
looking.
No, he wasn't blind. I was like, he got blind when he was like 8 or
You
8
know
or
where the
7.
keys is
He
at.
got blind. I think he
You been
learned how to
playing for
play
so
it
long.
before he got blind. That's what
Hey,
it was.
put a heart for Stevie Wonder in the comments.
Yeah, put a hardest for Stevie Wonder in the comments, man. We kind of went hard on Buddy,
Drop
but
your motherfucking sign.
Drop the sign in
drop
the-
the
in
sign.
the
But obviously,
chat,
you
man.
know, man, it's Capricorn in this motherfucker all day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
Like a
You already know what it is,
apology or
man.
something?
So what?
Was that like the hearts is an apology or something?
I don't know, but hard the man.
Yeah. At the end of the day, Stevie Wonder got hits. He's changed a lot of lives.
Buddy a legend.
He definitely is a legend.
Put a heart up for
Definitely.
Stevie Wonder in his
He
hair.
definitely is a legend, regardless. You know what I'm saying? Definitely somebody we respect to pay homage to.
Fire
for
that
sure.
nigga heart.
But if
First pour me
you,
up, y'all. Y'all
I
said I'm
would
down
say
low.
give him a full cup because he's still
I'm
looking
still
like
down low.
and Buddy ain't really even got a reason to be like down unless he ain't saying nothing to us.
I'm chilling.
Unless he ain't saying shit. But
Life's good right now, man.
so you down and out.
I'm cool.
Man, stop, bro.
Cool, bro.
You sure you positive? You good?
Buddy gonna be in the room about 3 a.m. listening to motherfuckers.
Playing Madden like
Man,
damn.
stop, man.
That's what it is. He ready to play that
2K.
Nah, that ain't
Did you end up getting it? You got 2K?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey, shout out to the girls buying nigga 2K.
Hey,
Shout out to the women buying niggas 2K.
And shout out to the women
Shout out to the
that.
girls that got niggas.
And shout out to the women. shout out.
That was funny.
Shout out to the women.
That's real though.
Shout out to the
None of
women.
these hoes 2K.
Shout out to the women that shout out to
I ain't buying shit.
shout out to the women that
You didn't buy your nigga 2K?
I don't have a nigga, so there's
all
no 2K getting bought this way.
shout out to the women that took their nigga out
Go
on a
some
date
candy.
for September, man. We told y'all we challenged everybody, all the women, to take their man on a date September. So I got a few messages that was like, "Hey, post this. I got y'all. I'm gonna post it on the Wine and Vibes page tomorrow. Couple dates people went on. So
You take your nigga out on a date?
If I didn't buy 2K, who the fuck I'm gonna take out on that?
I'm just saying if you
No,
had
you-
it.
Oh, if I had one, most definitely. I'll pay
for
for
sure.
dates.
for sure,
Would you
like
pay for the
to.
first date?
I would.
bro.
I would, definitely
she
would.
like that, bro. She gang.
I've paid for a few days.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, bro.
I paid for a few days.
A few dates is a great. Now, so I was having a
She got the juice though.
Yeah, that's
You
the
know what I mean?
So,
That motherfucker said debatable.
so let me ask you this: is there a difference? Is there a difference between actually going on a date and actually going to like get food? Like, cause I was having an argument with somebody.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna take you out to eat,
I'm gonna take
and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is that just going to
A
get
date
food?
is like we both interested. If you interested, you just take me to get some food. That's just you taking me to get some food.
Free meal.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's a difference. It's a difference between going to get food and actually going on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if I said we're going to get some food on this date, it'll be a date.
We going on a
Yeah,
date.
you
to get
wouldn't
food.
specific. You wouldn't call it a date. You just say we're just going to get
I'm just
food.
saying,
Hey.
take me to go get some food.
So what is a date?
That's just like today. Hey, she texts me, hey, you know what I mean, what you want to eat? I'm like, what you mean? What you want to eat?
That's not a date.
Just throw me something. Alright. We're gonna give me some food. 2K ready. We talking, having conversation. Shit, this was a date. That's a date in my eyes. That's a date.
You wouldn't call going to get something to eat a date, but you would call sitting in the car listening to music, just vibing a date.
No, I wouldn't.
No.
That's a date too, though. If I'm vibing in the car, if I was spending time with you, it's a date to me. That's just to me.
But
We can walk in the canal. That's a date.
Exactly.
I mean, that's
So what's the difference in the car?
I'm not gonna sit in your fuck. I'm sitting in my own car.
We can sit in your car. We can sit in your car.
No, we're not.
So you're
No,
not.
we're
So
not.
you wouldn't sit in the car?
I sure would not. You know I'm gonna sit in my fucking car.
So fuck, we just gonna
That's not a date.
we just
That's
gonna
not-
take a
we
portable
can sit in the
speaker
car,
out the
but I'm
canal
not
and just sit on
That's
the
not
lawn.
a date. Not to me. That's not a date.
not a date.
I mean, you don't even have to do anything like spectacular for it to be a date. But sitting in the car,
So what's the date?
I'm not sitting in my car.
So what's
So
the
what's the
date?
date?
Like
You
the
dressing up?
canal, like you don't have to dress up. You
What's
can go
the-
like the
You know,
canal
we-
is the
we
date.
fucking- But that could be just get some meat.
Nigga need that, man.
Yeah, that could just be
Picnic
get
is
some
a
meat.
date, like
Nigga, you prepared the food.
Nah, I'm all-
I went to church
We
morning.
prepared to get with the sounds like that.
picnic can be a date, but I'm not.
Picnic, but we
sitting-
ate
I'm not sitting in a
sandwiches
car
and shit.
Yeah,
vibing
that's
to
about-
no
that's a
shit.
date.
That's not a date.
So if we was dating, I picture up like, yo, I just want to ride. That's not that. You wouldn't feel like that's a date.
We just chilling. Like,
Drive to Chicago. What is it?
A trip?
Drive to Chicago.
Facts.
A trip.
Pisces, man.
I was just having this conversation with somebody. I was just having this conversation with somebody. They was just like, nah, nigga, like you just took me to get something to eat. You didn't take me on a date. I'm like, huh? Like, what's the difference?
Dates are
Grateful
more.
bitch. Like, what's the
But
difference?
I mean, it's a definition with the date. Dates are more like thought out. Like you plan this and this.
I
is-
thought about calling you instead of the other bitch.
Exactly.
Nah,
You take me
I'm sorry.
somewhere, that's date.
I thought about
Regardless.
Yeah.
Right? You
my
are looking like
God.
a sad, like little.
No, I'm not. I'm
Nah, bro.
chill.
She said an edible.
I don't see that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know my friend was.
Somebody told me that I was just like flabbergasted. I'm just like, what?
Bro, it's like the free meal shit.
Like there's a difference between
Out of
getting
hand,
food
bro.
and an actual date. Like I just thought anytime we did something outside of something we would normally do every single day is a date.
Bro, if I spend time with you, it's a date. I don't know what y'all talking about. If I'm spending time with you,
Each
that's
his
a
own.
date. Like,
So what the
You two.
so
spending
what's
time
a
together
yeah,
is
what,
a
like
date?
spending time. If we spending quality time, whether it's me and you, we ain't got no. You know what I mean? It's just us. That's a
To
date.
me, that's
Just spending
just
time.
Somebody just said.
Yeah.
Somebody just said a date is anything you put effort into.
Thank
So
you. Like-
boom. A perfect example.
So it gotta be
if I
mutual effort?
cooked at the crib and invited you over, that's not just getting something to eat, or is that a date?
Yeah,
No,
no, to me that's
that's
a
a
date. Yeah.
What's the difference?
So if I live in Hallville, I done drove my monkey ass all the way to Post Road to come pick your funny looking ass up. And I done put effort into coming to
That's
get your
a date.
motherfucking- That's a motherfucking date, bitch.
That's a
You
date.
got me fucked up.
But then you driving all the way from Hogville to Post Road to listen to music. We can do that shit on the phone.
Wow.
Nah, that ain't the same.
That ain't the
No,
same.
I'm not, bro. Don't drive from Hogville to me to listen to fucking music in your car because it's not happening.
He just wanted to.
I'm going to house.
We
But
gonna
you
drive
look.
around.
But
We
she's
can go
pretty
get some
though. He just
food.
wanted to see your face.
He just wanted to be around you.
FaceTime.
But why
Listen
is
to
that
some
a date?
Usher.
Why is
Right,
that
like, why-
defined
Y'all
as a
don't being
date?
at somebody
Bitch, you
present.
went out the house, bitch. You wasn't doing nothing else.
Hey,
So
hey,
each his own.
hey,
Shit.
hey,
Y'all
hey,
not changing my mind. It's not a date.
hey, everything outside the house is a date.
What the hell?
Everything else. So we
Everything outside the house is
so
a
we
date.
cool on the porch. That's a date.
No, I'm not
Or you
sitting
still
on
own the house, bro.
No, you still on the property.
Hey,
man.
you still in there.
You still on the property. You in the house.
Still on the house.
Or you still own the house, bro.
No, somebody just said something like that to me. I was just like, what?
Why
Like,
say
that, don't
broadcast
really,
interrupted?
that don't really make sense to me. I feel like if I put the effort into for us to actually get up, get dressed, and go out and get something to eat, I don't
Yeah,
feel like I
that's
don't look at that
definitely
just getting something to eat. I look at that
It's
as
back up now.
you know what I'm saying. So
That's definitely a date.
Hey, bro, if I'm leaving my house, bro,
Well, what did they say they considered a date then?
something you put effort into.
So me coming to pick you up and telling you to get dressed and taking your ass somewhere and paying for your meal,
I
that's
mean,
not
that's
putting
a
effort
date.
in nothing.
But y'all talking about some. I'm gonna come. We gonna sit in the car and.
That was just an example.
I'm going. Whatever.
I like
else I
vibes.
said. That's
I like vibes too.
I
Like
like vibes.
sit-
That's
being
not
in-
necessarily.
That's
a
what I
date.
said. Me being with
me
you.
being in your
is a
presence,
vibe.
We all got
me
different
being in your
mindsets,
presence
so we gonna move on from that.
is
Yeah.
good enough for me. The whole date thing,
good.
I don't really
there's
give a
nothing
fuck
wrong
about the date. I just care about. I don't consider us even going out a date. I just consider that spending
Quality
time with each
time.
other.
Quality time.
Thank
You know what I'm saying? I don't look
That's
at that being a date. I just look at it as us spending time together. You know what I'm saying?
Who the fuck counts up?
He asked the question. Yeah, he asked.
Yeah, I thought.
So
Because somebody told me.
We just answered.
Because
Motherfucker, if I pull up on you, motherfucker, I'll pull up on you. You
Pull up,
feel me?
pull up, pull up on me. Pull up on me. All right, so that wasn't even the question. That wasn't even the
Yeah,
question.
that wasn't. You feel me?
We'll get through this real quick though. What things do we need for a relationship to be the best?
What things do we need?
What things do we
Who said
need
Google it?
for a relationship to be the best?
To me, it's communication. Like, you have to have communication. If y'all can't communicate, man,
Bro, you gotta talk to Lick, bro, about like 6-7 times a day.
You know, hey, for every couple on here, I want y'all. This is what I want y'all to do. For every couple on here, I want y'all to go buy walkie-talkies. We're gonna make it fun. We're gonna do some fun shit for all the couples out there. I want y'all to go buy walkie-talkies. Just start walkie-talking each other. Watch it go up. Watch it go up. I'm telling you.
Okay, but listen.
Watch it go up.
Ain't no dog.
Watch it go up.
If Britt live in Hall, then I live on Post, bro. I gotta go to Dick's and get the most expensive walkie-talkie in the spot.
Hey, bro.
I gotta get them shit like $500, bro. What?
Hey, bro.
That's for real.
That's true.
Hey, bro, hey, the next you getting intercepted like motherfucker, bro. You might go from
weird.
I love
Don't
you
even
to
have-
motherfucking
Weird shit.
I'm over here sex talking with her on a walkie-talkie.
Hey,
And the Lawrence police is about to knock on my door.
Hey, then buddy gonna be on the next episode of YPD.
That shit was like fucking funny. That shit was like
What?
And I'm
This nigga just be talking.
And I'm sorry,
talking, bro.
Okay, now look, he had it. I see where he
You
was
had
going
it,
with it.
you
I
had it.
see where he was going with it. Now listen, let me tell y'all this. This is what I learned. You can communicate all you want, but if you don't comprehend what I'm saying, it is just going in one.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie to you. I got an IPS education, so I might be
Nigga,
hearing
me
things
too,
2
so
or 3
get the fuck
times,
outta
bro.
here.
Nah, I'm just like,
Bro, that shit was funny though. I ain't gonna say. That nigga said we got Lawrence PD.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, I understand what you said. It's a different communication.
It's a different type of communication.
That's funny.
They make it fun, like you know.
nah, bro, you gotta do that shit, bro. Like, you know, the motherfucker go about 100 yards, bro. You know,
Yeah, you
can't go in
You
like
don't really
neighborhood
get, unless we're in the fucking military. You in Pakistan, I'm in Iran, nigga. We can use some. You know what I'm saying? But people are saying communication everywhere has to be has to have a legit definition, guys. Communication, loyalty, compromise, communication, honesty, and chemistry. Sorry, bro, we got FaceTime. No, for real. Exactly. What's wrong? What's wrong, buddy? I think that's a good way of communicating. Another way of communicating is Morse code.
I mean, fuck it.
Use your mouth.
I mean, as long as we communicating, bitch, I'm doing what I'm supposed to do.
Talk to me.
I've been watching you for so very long.
Hey.
Trying to get when you be so good. Fiesta. Yeah.
Hey man, that's some funny shit though.
That nigga's next.
Communication. She definitely hit it. Communication.
It's the most important one.
I just feel like.
Listening.
Oh, that's a good one too.
I just feel like.
Linda.
Yeah, listening cool too.
Linda.
You gotta listen. You gotta listen to comprehend. It can't just be. You can't just speak at a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You gotta listen to comprehend. You gotta listen to actually give an answer to, or actually have a conversation.
And I got a thing for y'all too though. When you talk to if you talking to your significant other and you trying to like let them know something, don't like come aggressive with it. Don't try to force it to make an argument. Just be like, hey, babe, hey, you know what I mean? Hey, something happened. I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't really like what you did with that. You know what I mean? Can you try to, you know what I mean, do something better than it? A lot of motherfuckers come argue with you. Man, you be on that bullshit. Motherfucker.
That goes back to you knowing your mate, though. That goes back to knowing your mate.
But you
know,
know,
you learn and know how to communicate with that person.
but you know, it's a different energy when you shitty though, y'all. Y'all know that when y'all come, when y'all shitty in the motherfucker.
To me, that means you're childish and you just like you got some more growing to do if you want to argue when somebody's trying to tell you.
I bring it to you, don't mean I'm arguing.
Hey, bro, if motherfucker argue with me, bro, I'm gonna look at him, bro.
See, and that's what I don't really engage to argument topic.
Bro, I just try not to get mad,
for
bro.
what? Like, for what's the point of arguing about some shit?
Cause
Like,
bro, I'm gonna be shitty, bro, and I'm gonna be shitty the whole day, bro. Like, motherfucker come yelling at me, bro. I'm just gonna look at him, bro.
Like, bro,
are you trying to piss me
You
off?
alright?
Like, are you trying to make me mad, bro? Like,
Look at you.
and you know, I'm one of them. I'm one of them motherfuckers that don't like. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an angry person. If you try to get me mad, that means that you trying to see me turn up. You know what I'm saying? So you tell me some shit I don't want to hear. I'm gonna look at you funny, or I'm gonna turn up on.
Bro, just be as calm as me. You know what I mean? We can be bad. Just be calm. I'm cool.
Not everybody
start that arguing shit.
But like CC said though, I'm not telling. A lot of people that address you about things aren't trying to start an argument. They're just genuinely trying to get you to understand.
But some people
trying to argue or trying to
just
but
some people be defensive, bro.
But the only people that are defensive.
That's about the inside.
The only reason why people are defensive because they know for a fact they fucking up. That's the only way you'll be defensive about
They just trying to flip it.
No, that ain't true though.
You don't feel like that's
definitely true.
Bro,
if somebody's defensive about something and they try to flip it back on you, that means that they're doing something wrong. Whatever you say has some truth.
If I said I didn't motherfucking do it, I didn't do it.
Hey, bro. If that motherfucker
so
that don't mean you didn't do it.
I don't know. So whatever the shit they said that nigga did.
Bro, that nigga did that shit.
Nah, but yeah, communication though, for real though.
Honesty is another one. Like,
motherfucker said mutualities. Is that a word?
Don't lie.
Don't lie.
Like, I feel like if you lie about something,
Do not lie.
I feel like you lie about anything. Like literally, bro. She lied to me and said like she made taco salad. I looked on Snap, nigga. She fried chicken. Like, bro, you lied about that, bro. Like,
either way, bro. It's a
motherfucker
meal.
know I don't eat taco salad. That's why she said
it's a meal.
Hey, bro, the liar is gonna keep
that
lying,
was a joke, though.
You make it seem like taco salad is just like,
because I don't eat taco salad.
Some shit like
But that's a joke, though. Like, okay, she say taco salad. She know you don't eat that shit. To me, that's a joke.
Now, to me, I feel like, bitch, you didn't want me to.
you didn't want me to eat.
If you would told me what I wanted, can I get a plate?
Yeah.
I don't eat beef, so I don't.
I feel you don't either, but I mean,
it just depends on how it come off. Though,
beef and pork,
I eat every meat.
right?
chicken and turkey meat.
I mean, you can make taco salad with ground turkey.
Yeah,
That's
Definitely
is.
Ground turkey and ground beef the same?
It's not the same. But but you can see.
I mean, it tastes good.
You know how to cook.
But turkey and beef definitely taste different.
Thank you.
All right, fuck Burger Dinner.
I had a turkey burger, bro. I ate
nasty.
that.
Coming soon.
Burger Dinner's coming soon.
What they talking about in the comment section?
Oh, damn, motherfucker said, that's Judge that said that. My bad, cuz. You know I went to text, so, like,
There's Nick Hardy.
that motherfucker said mutualities. I've never seen that in my life. You know what I mean?
Said,
I thought it was like
go
a
back
spell
to
check
school.
there.
Dang, why he can't just look it up?
Nah, bro, fuck
I don't
you.
think anybody's really
I
I ain't never heard mutuality.
I heard mutual.
Yeah, mutual.
Feeling is mutual.
Lily is in the
All right, so we get off of that. All right, last
I
topic.
hate even doing shit.
Last topic.
That's what I'm saying.
We're going to the fourth quarter, man. If you haven't yet, man, share the video right now, man. If you haven't shared the video yet, man, share it right now, man. I think.
Oh, it's the whole phase one, ain't it?
Yeah, it's the whole phase. What you,
I want to know about
Let Buddy
this.
talk first.
yeah, I want to know. I don't know if it's even true or not.
Only women that's been in a long relationship going the whole phase.
That is not true.
Facts.
Sorry,
So the
everybody
fourth-
has had a whole face. There's
so the
not
fourth-
one person walking this earth.
So the fourth topic is,
Buddy sweating.
oh, it's hot as hell in my face.
Oh, it's cold. I'm over here.
You know, y'all.
Maybe I got this extra layer of skin on.
Extra very wrap.
But
Is there such thing as a whole phase?
Yeah.
Is there such thing as a whole
So,
phase?
is that
Most
like
definitely.
multiple
Thank you.
niggas like in
So
a group, or is it
describe describe a whole phase. Describe a whole phase.
So is that just like
If you-
That's like what you
to you,
said.
to you.
That's
What's a
like
whole
what
phase?
you said. You broke up with your ex, and then 2 seconds later, you fucking on somebody else. That to me, that's like you going through your whole phase. You trying to get all that
You
out.
fucking on the rich ass, scamming ass nigga, or you just fucking?
Whatever they feel like, whatever they feel like doing.
Long as he
Because
look
I mean,
good.
What up, Breon?
you have to look. I mean, I don't know.
So you got a type?
It's just a
Who, me?
just cause type
She like
of
fat
type
niggas.
shit.
You got a type?
She like fat
Type
niggas.
type.
Yes, but no.
That nigga said shout out to the
What's-
birds.
what's
Breon.
I don't really have a type, but I
Long
kind
as
of
they-
do.
it's like
Like as
I
far
know what you
as
mean,
like.
personality? type
Yeah,
shit?
like your personality,
Yeah.
like what you
Gotta be on
about.
dope,
Yeah.
That's how.
But I mean, as far as like looks and stuff, I like
all
to
I know.
me, like what makes you beautiful is your
You got-
personality.
But you gotta look good to my eye. Yeah, you may not look cute to somebody else, but you look cute to me.
Right. I
That's
feel
false to
that.
me.
I
That's
feel
false to
that.
me. No, that's
How's
false.
that
to me.
false?
Cause I don't really.
Bro, you gotta be.
So you don't like ugly people?
You have to be attracted.
No, I'm saying like.
Just because you're attracted to them don't mean they not ugly.
Thank you.
I want personality to be number one. Like I said, you can be a bad female with an ass attitude. Ain't no nigga dealing with that. So you looking good is not.
A lot of niggas dealing with
Yes, them niggas will.
Bro, niggas think that shit cute, bro. That's why they get
them
everything they want, bro.
Them niggas don't have headaches, bro. They have like, fuck.
Hey man, he got on a turn today, bro. Hey, pour me some of that shit up too. Pour some of that in the wine, nigga.
Wait, what did you say?
Give them anything they want, bro.
Fuck it.
Fuck! Motherfuckers with bad attitude, they feel like they can get anything they want because they cute, bro. They act a certain way, bro. They act that way. They act the way they want to. Wow. Not if they young girl.
Hey, bro.
But that ain't what I mean. What I mean is
some bullshit tonight.
I'm not gonna fuck with you if I'm not
You know what he
attracted.
said?
No, that's what
We'll talk about it afterwards.
We can talk about it afterwards.
Bro, I ain't dealing with nobody with bad
You know
attitude.
what I'm talking about?
yeah.
Yeah, that's why he said they
I
dealing
was
with nasty ass
confused.
attitude.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, she just know.
I just talk.
I just said it.
Oh no.
What is it? You don't need nobody anyway.
Instagram. But
Fuck it.
I ain't dealing with nobody with a bad attitude, bro. That's just gonna make me shitty, bro. I'm probably just gonna pack my shit and go.
Yeah, that bad attitude can only go so far.
And
That's what I said.
I
Like,
don't like,
I
doing
I
that
don't
shit
like
going
loud
so
females
far.
either,
Do
bro.
another one.
I am. Just going.
That's why I was like, man, ain't nobody about to deal with that, man. Like, tell me.
Bro, it's like me, bro. I'm so calm as a person, bro. I don't need nobody like super loud by my side, bro. Like we, like
I'm
what's
high
up?
level. I don't
bro.
need another person to be high level with me.
Let's
You
just
gotta be mellow.
Listen,
Because I'm high.
Dealing with somebody that's loud and just obnoxious, not necessarily obnoxious, but just
I'm
loud all
I
the
can't
fucking
be
time.
loud, bro.
It just turns up on the littlest
I need to
shit,
be
bro.
Everything.
I need to be
They mess up your order and the motherfucking drive through. They
Like, especially-
the window.
Why do they be mad at fast food restaurants? Like,
What do you
motherfucker,
mean? Why? I'm paying my food.
Thank you, I
I
be
No, that's what I'm
mad,
saying.
bro.
No, I'm saying, why do the
I'm
employees
mad
be
at
mad?
employees, yeah.
Nigga, you signed up for this job.
And you gave me the wrong shit. I told you what I
Hey,
wanted.
bro, I'm gonna
I
tell you
didn't
this.
tell you
This, you know what I'm sick of, bro? If I go to McDonald's again and they tell me 29 cents for a sauce, bro, I'm throwing my water in the window.
The nigga got a free water. The nigga got a free water.
Bro, I got 10 nuggets, bro. I need 2 sauces, bro.
One for five,
Tell
bro.
me 29
Oh,
cents, bro.
What do you mean? What's up?
Like, bro, would you
two
say-
nuggets
I'm
right
gonna
there.
They know black people like sauce. And they be trying to play.
Bro, I'm gonna tell you-
And
Shit
Chick-fil-A give you
They
all
give
the
you
fucking sauce
They
you
give you
want.
2
And say my
And
pleasure.
say my
Bro,
pleasure.
tell me, bro, I got
My
10 nuggets, bro. Knowing in your mind, bro, what the fuck am I gonna do with 1 sauce, bro? 2
With
dips and it's gone.
10 wings. With 10 nuggets.
Hey, bro,
Ten
Then you give me
girl.
cold fries. I tell you to take them back. You bring them back like I ain't know you warmed it up in the microwave. No, bitch, you're gonna drop some more.
You
you gonna
drop
bring
some
them out.
more.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, bro, if I
I'll
hear
play
that
it
shit
from
again, bro, they tell me
nasty
29
ass
cents, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, you gonna give your mom another sauce for free, bro?
Bro, niggas is paying at 29
Like, yeah, but you ain't
I'm
my
not paying
mama.
$29 for shit
Bro, I'm not
unless I got
paying,
a 6-piece.
29 cents, bro.
I'm only getting
But
1 sauce.
back to the whole phrases though, y'all. We gotta get back on it.
Hold on, let me try this.
So really, is it really like whole phrases?
Yeah, there is a whole phase. D-Matt knows all about it.
Damn. Well, just put Buddy out there like that.
Shit, but he said, yeah, he hopped into bed 2 seconds later.
Yeah.
I'm just
It don't
reverting
even,
back.
but
I'm
it
just
don't even have
reverting
nothing to
back.
do with you breaking up with somebody and then hopping in the bed. It's just
I'm
you
just-
fucking on whoever whenever you want to.
If you single,
When
fuck
yeah,
it.
that's what I'm
But-
saying.
but
A lot of people do it, and I'm
But honestly,
shady
though,
for
it should be a limit.
These niggas been doing it all their lives. Niggas start fucking. at
Niggas
13.
do that shit with a girlfriend.
Thank you.
That's
Do they really?
why.
Yeah, what?
Nigga, that's kind of
What nigga you
fucked
fuck with?
Stop,
nigga?
what?
That mean the chick.
It's plenty of them out
Because
here.
there's plenty
Just
of
'cause
men
y'all not
out
like
here.
that.
Y'all seen my status I made. There's plenty
Honey,
men out
I'm
here that
telling
feel
you.
like
Plenty of them
it's been written since the beginning of time that men
can fuck on whoever they want to, whenever
basically,
they want to.
yes.
I'm gonna tell you, I know what happened though.
They
You
can
know,
do what the
right?
fuck they want to do.
Listen,
As soon as we
I'm not
get
saying
to
I'm-
do
They have a little money over there.
listen.
I'm
I'm gonna tell you, I don't do it. Don't hey. So I'm gonna tell you what it is, right? You
It
know,
don't matter if you
when a
get
nigga
it,
get a
nobody.
nigga get a girlfriend, nigga, the chicks that he never had a chance to fucking wanna fuck.
But that goes back to what I was saying the other day. When you blast your significant other and shit and post all that shit on
She like,
Facebook,
well, hey.
it be the bitches in the back or the niggas in the background that try to come at you 10 times harder once they see that you in a relationship and you posting all that
true.
shit.
And you just
Them
got
motherfuckers come out the woodwork
That's
She
true.
like, damn, she
trying to
really
take you down.
That's true.
I ain't
On
going.
my mama.
Hey man, a whole phase is a beautiful
That's
thing.
real.
It's a beautiful thing. Cause I'm a hoe. You know I'm a hoe.
I mean,
How did I know? Cause I fucked too slow. I didn't know.
I mean,
it's
but
not a good thing.
ain't no wrong with the whole
But-
thing.
you don't think
I don't think it's no.
But
It ain't no wrong with it, but it ain't like I'm not about to.
But it's just like it gotta be a amount though. Like you can't be in a whole
It
phase
is what
nigga
it
fucking
is.
like 10, like 5 niggas a week.
Okay.
Why
Like
not?
That's a whole face.
5 different niggas in 1 week.
Why not?
Nah, that's a lot though. I ain't
What's the difference between a woman fucking 5 niggas and niggas fucking
Double
5
standard.
females?
But I'm not gonna do it in a week.
Why not?
Like a month.
If you got the chance, you wouldn't.
Oh,
So if
that's
5
good,
different females
fella.
in 1 week
Aw.
tell you like I'm trying to smash.
Okay, so wait.
Aw.
What is a whole phase? Because we getting you talking about 5 a week, 5 a month.
It's just.
I mean, shit. A whole
I think
What's a whole
a whole
phase?
phase is a phase that you go through that you feel like you is a phase that you feel like you have to go through before you're serious with a motherfucker.
No.
No, whoa.
It's not.
Before you're serious with anybody, period.
Nah, bro.
That's why people go through a whole phase in their early 20s or late teens.
No, because I was serious about a motherfucker before I went through a whole phase.
Cece, how old are you?
23. I was serious with somebody. I was with somebody for 5 years.
So when was your whole phase?
What are you talking about? Right after.
Cece.
CC
When
what?
was it?
Hey, look, man. CC better. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Your early
I'm just letting
20s,
you know.
your early 20s, late teens is usually when people go.
Ain't no
through-
age. Ain't no age.
I don't
limit.
know
No,
what
what
age,
you said
bro, it's after-
is right
it's like
before you
after-
Definitely
got
not an age
serious with
limit.
somebody.
No, I'm
It's not
saying
age limit.
it's right. It's before you know
No,
for a
no,
fact.
bro. It's
You know
after-
yourself before you know. You know yourself. You
I'm
know
gonna tell you what it
know
is,
you
bro.
can
It's
put up
after
with.
a tragic breakup, bro, and you like, damn.
It's not even it.
So,
It's
I mean,
not
not
even
tragic, not tragic,
Not
but like,
even it.
nigga, you.
Like I said, you fucking
Bro,
on whoever, whenever you want to.
Because you single and you grown, you can do
Yeah,
what the
you
fuck
can
you want to do.
Thank you.
And if you horny and you see somebody that you be like,
I
oh,
just
Hey,
want
I'm
to
trying to
tap
fuck.
that.
fuck 'em. Yeah.
You on
Y'all
fuck.
do it
You
like
got
that.
needs. Fuck it.
needs.
It ain't got to
But
be
he's so
because
Because
you went through a breakup.
Needs. No, well, because
Because I'm horny and I want some dick.
I had.
Hey, Toya. Toya, what's the whole phase? Because I know you know. And
Hey,
I'm
that
not
nigga
trying to call
say-
you
that
out.
I
But I
had
know your ass
Hi,
know.
ugly.
I had a whole phase. I had a whole phase before I got married
Hey,
and after I got married.
That nigga said.
So I had 2 different ones. I had one once as soon as I got out of high school, and then once I got out of marriage. Hell, I could have a whole phase right now if I wanted to. Well,
Shut
not
your
right now.
ass up.
But it's
Buddy.
Buddy could
Wow.
Big cat.
Fucking wow.
I'm just saying, people have it's a different definition for different people. Whole phases ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to
You
be
being a hoe.
upset about. It's just something that you know for you got the juice at the moment.
As long as you protecting yourself.
Yeah.
Do it, sis.
Sushi gang.
Oh,
Okay, see now you tripping.
Yeah, you tripping. You don't
Now
want to
you
be out here
tripping.
fucking everybody.
Sushi gang.
raw dog rod.
Hey, bro, that nigga, bro, when that nigga said that, bro, you ain't use a gun about it? He said, nah. Sushi, yeah.
Ooh, sushi
Not
gang.
everybody, bro.
Buddy
Nah,
out
you-
here, buddy
you-
out here trying to like magic.
You kind of get a feeling like.
Okay, now you lying.
What she say?
She saying never had a whole phase.
How you calling her?
Boy, bye.
He said they must be single.
Baby.
Hey, man. I don't even know
Get
what
this. Hey, delete all that shit.
Delete all that shit.
Delete all that shit.
I don't want.
Hey,
Not to be
you
serious.
Hey, look.
She knocking all this shit
Ain't
over.
nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong with a whole
And she
face.
gonna flip the table.
Nah, that ain't what we talking about.
Oh, all right.
Hey, I just came here to dance.
That's it.
That's it.
I just came to dance. That's it.
I fucking hate all y'all.
Hey, she said, "Can you come get me?"
No.
I'm in a bind, mate.
That's one thing I ain't never did.
Well, we need y'all to comment and say what y'all feel like a
People
whole
being
phase
scared.
is.
Yeah, because
Ain't
I'm
nothing wrong with being a hoe.
Everybody got their own definition.
Well, I'm
of
saying,
a
let the
phase.
people
Yeah,
comment
I
and
done
say
did
what
some
they
shit
feel
that
like a
I thought
whole
was some whole
phase.
shit.
The whole phase is.
Whole phase ain't nothing but you getting.
But
what
people
you
don't
want.
want to. Some people be embarrassed, like they don't
Yeah,
want to
for
admit
what?
that they had a whole phase.
Everybody
or
fuck.
that they in
Right,
a whole
everybody got
phase.
these. Everybody fuck. Like
Everybody.
Maybe
fucking
I don't know.
somebody.
Maybe it's like a reputation.
maybe it's because
thing.
I'm the OG in the room.
Yeah, so she
Nigga.
I don't give a fuck.
Nigga, you gonna put a nigga? If don't nobody know you fucking nigga, you alright.
Come on, man. Especially if you look good. Come on, man. What you thinking?
Oh yeah,
That
I'm
motherfucker that
not.
look good ain't getting no
I'm turning
motherfucker.
anything. If you, unless
Come
you
on,
ugly,
man.
I ain't turning you
It's
down.
been,
But you know, there's people out there that you
You
know
can't
that.
turn down somebody just because they ugly.
Bro, you can't tell me not one person
You'll
bro,
turn
turned
down
down
ugly
sex, bro, before, bro. That is like
You said
Yeah,
what?
but still.
You can tell me, bro, not one person
I'm
has
just
never turned
saying,
down sex.
like,
I've turned down
You
sex.
turn down some ugly
Women turn down sex.
Yeah,
more
but
than
I'm saying
men.
like a nigga, bro. A nigga
Women want
anything,
sex more
bro.
than dudes.
Women want sex more, but
Yeah,
not more
but
too.
we ain't gonna discuss
But I'm saying
anything.
chicks though kind of
I don't
genuinely want
anyways.
some meat. Like you gotta be like genuine. They just not gonna be like, hey, I just want to fuck dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you gotta be
I
like
don't want nothing more, nothing less. Let's just
something
get
Some-
something they heard or
You ever
something
be
they want.
like, damn, I wonder what that nigga dick like.
Yeah.
Y'all be doing that?
Yeah.
You said
It'd be
what?
shitty when
Yeah.
we find out.
Yeah.
What happened?
Yeah.
yes, you ever psyched yourself
You like,
out
damn,
and was
bitch, I thought
mad
he was going. Nah.
and had to be mean to that nigga till you leave you alone.
Hey, I'm going to every
Don't,
situation.
bro, don't come to me like your shit is just 100 and
Man,
it's like
it is
2.
trash.
Big cap.
Hey, I'm going to
Like
every,
that.
I'm going to every
Don't do
situation
that.
with my motherfucking suitcase. So
The fuck?
All I gotta say for these men out here, man, act your dick size.
yeah.
Please.
Right.
Don't act
Right.
like your shit.
Right.
Don't hype yourself up and be all
'Cause one
cocky
bitch
and
told
shit. Then
you
you
it
get in the
was.
bedroom, nigga, and I'm sitting there like, oh.
Just go through them. Just be humble, man.
Yeah, please be.
Just go into it with the intention that you about to fuck somebody you been wanting to fuck.
Toya said people grown, so they gonna do what they want to do. If they want to
Exactly.
be a hoe, they gonna be a hoe.
man,
Motherfucker
that's
offer
a
$40
difference.
for some pussy, they gonna do it.
I don't call it being a hoe. I
Y'all
call it
think
being
people
grown.
really be out here fucking for 40?
That's I don't know, because y'all never asked for 40. So
$40.
$40.
Fucking for 40?
I'm not
That's
fucking
barely
for $40.
gas.
I've
barely
never been
gas.
fucked for money, but I don't know. I guess they do that. I said I've never.
The D-Max shirt on.
Motherfuckers is
I fuck
fucking
with
meals.
cheeseburger, man.
Motherfuckers is fucking for
Hey,
meals.
that
I fuck
motherfucker,
with
that
Wiggy.
motherfucking red dude and you Hunter short.
Nate.
I'm in the vibe,
Nate.
Hey.
Nah.
He said when your back against the wall.
Oh my god, bro.
Hey, well, where the Nate's at?
Hey,
Bro.
hey.
Man, what a sugar
So
mama
what
is that,
you
bro?
said a cheeseburger. What you gonna do for some wings? Like a full
I'm-
meal,
I'm
man.
looking
He's
at
sucking
ass,
toes for that.
But I'm looking at
Yeah.
ass. With some wings, I'm licking all that.
Y'all stupid.
Hey, motherfucker said they back against the wall, nigga. Rent dude.
Oh,
it's,
my
it's the
God, bro.
third.
I'm done with
Motherfucking $50 got to hit on the fifth.
On the
Hey, we got
$50
five.
on
Hey, we got
me.
5 more minutes, man. It's
Shit, I
2-8.
still owe them 50 right now.
Drop some questions down there, man, for the guests to answer or for us to answer.
Nigga said,
Man.
where the nigga?
Drop some questions.
I'm in a
Where
bind,
the
nigga.
Nate's at?
I'll answer him though.
And then he's ungrateful ass. They didn't
Sometimes
want
I
the money after that.
Nah, it ain't gonna be that. It just niggas be wanting to know.
He didn't even want the check after. I ain't going to college. What? Nigga, I just fucked this old nigga for this.
Hey, nigga, you going to do
You
that?
you about to go to college,
no,
nigga.
she low key should have whooped his ass.
Nah, buddy, I would've fought buddy.
And no, high
Yeah.
key.
What's
Bro,
your
she gave away like.
What's your ideal date? Like, what date? You know, what I mean, would you love to be taken on?
See me, I'm a wine lover.
Mm-hmm.
So take me to a winery.
Yes,
I would love that. Yes.
Right.
Like, dude, we could even go to I go to Wine Fest every year.
Mhm.
You can take me to Wine Fest, and I'm gonna have fun.
That's $45 to get in.
Oh, it's mine.
He's so
Just do it.
irritating.
I'm like the daddy off of Everybody Hates Chris.
Somebody need a
Not
date.
$2.50 worth
But
of food
honestly,
stamp.
Nah, that nigga like
I don't
Jason out the
even
game.
have a dream date. It's just if you ask me
Ideal.
what I like, the ideal date, whatever. If you ask me what I like and you listen and you take me on a date and whatever I told you and you implement that and I had no
Nigga,
idea
still
about
implement.
it, that shit IMPLEMENT.
Ooh, that's a ripple in there.
I think you got an eye in there though.
I said I am. That's the only I there in the beginning. Stop.
We sitting here really thinking because I was like, huh?
Bro, we can go where the fuck you want to go. It's unlimited to me.
Damn!
You like wine?
But
me sure.
I hate
Oh,
what
yeah,
you
I
want
do
to
like that.
You
go.
pay 40 an hour.
I
Stop.
love it.
I don't like
And
being
that's
asked me what to do.
Bro.
Feel the pimp.
Yeah.
Feel the
Oh, bye, Toya.
Feel out here tricking.
No. Hey, bro, stop.
Hey, I put that on the post, bro. My phone like, feel really? That nigga right
Bro,
there.
my
Feel
phone-
really tripping?
Do you like being asked what you want to do all the time?
Not all the time. Because I kind of feel like when some people be like, well, tell me about yourself. That tells
That
you
should
right
be-
there
yeah.
what I like. So I'm not about to keep telling you.
I'm about to keep implementing it.
And my whole thing is like, if somebody say, "Oh, do you want to go? Do you want to hang out or whatever on this day?" Then you should have something planned. Because
Yeah,
I know
I like
if
a
I do
plan.
that,
Like,
then
What if I
I'm
just
not
got-
planning.
What if I just got us to go get something to eat?
That's cool. Shit, I like to eat.
Is it a date?
There you go. There you go.
Hey, buddy, trying to swindle that
I'm just trying to figure it out.
I said, it feels like, for me, a date is if it's mutual for me. If I want to be in your presence or whatever, if you just feel like you want to buy me some food, go ahead. No, I'm not really interested. That's not a date.
Free meals.
It gotta be mutual. You're not gonna take me.
But a lot of times,
Everybody
like,
wants
I'm
to
not
eat.
about
I'm
to
not gonna call it
go.
a date.
I'm not about to go
I'm not
with
fucking
you
with you like
if,
that.
like,
You ain't feeling it.
sometimes,
girl.
sometimes them wings ain't worth it. Fuck
Yeah.
that. I can buy
I'm
my
not
own
really
wings.
Bro, I'm
You-
going
I
to
don't
date
really
with a
give a
fat
fuck
bitch for
about-
some wings.
Nah, fuck that.
Big nasty bitch.
Nah, bro. They
For
gonna
some wings.
Now they gonna
Shut
see you
your
and be like,
If she pay for them, I'll be your baby of the whole night.
Oh, but you just said what you would do for some wings.
Hey, they said
So
that.
you
I ain't
sucking
looking
big
at her.
nasty bitch toes and looking at?
I don't know what
They said that
You
deep
gotta
off
lick
one
it
of
between the stomach, president, and everything.
Nah, bro. You gotta be, bro. Nah, bro. I ain't going out
But
with
9
like
times out
that,
of 10,
bro.
I'm not going if
We
I'm
probably,
going
if we do that, bro, we should be
Right,
different.
I'm not. It's sometimes the risk.
If
ain't
I
worth
go,
the reward, like I'm good.
That's a date.
I got a serious question, for you, and I saw it on my Facebook earlier today.
What's the question, man?
And I'm gonna try to remember it verbatim. But the question was, if you're older, like 35, and you're dating a guy or y'all together, and you found out when he was 18, he had sex with his girlfriend that was 16, and he had to register as a sex offender, would you still stay with him or would you break up with him?
But he can't be around kids and shit.
Right, you can't go
But you
around
can't go.
school.
It's only
He was
Like,
18. He was still in high school. He was 18 and the girlfriend was 16. They was at the same high school. But they had sex. Her parents found out and filed charges, and he was made to file as a sex offender.
It gotta be.
But now y'all older. Y'all like 35. Would you?
It gotta be the discretion of what happened.
For me
though.
personally,
Would you stay? Would
I
you
would
still
stay,
date him?
because-
Or?
But you gotta think about it, it's the difference between.
He didn't rape that bitch,
Like,
so-
yeah, he didn't rape her, but it's like niggas out here that's like raping.
Like he didn't rape her, but at the end of the day, like I have a daughter, so I have to protect my baby out.
And then not only that, you
But
have to
it wasn't
explain it
like-
to everybody
he
if
was
somebody
registered only
knows.
because of his age and the parent.
Right, and I understand that as well, but I like me personally, like with me having a daughter, like I just couldn't do it. Like, bro, you're a sex offender. Like you can't even come to like my baby's like ballet recital. Right, like you can't do that.
So would it be
So-
for the simple fact that he's limited on the things that he can do and where he can go, or the simple fact that
It's a mind thing.
it's a mind thing?
It's to me it's like it's a mind thing. Like I just couldn't do it.
So when you was in high school, did you ever date anybody older? Like we talking about a senior dating a sophomore. Do you feel like
My mama
that's?
was
Do you
a
feel like that
sophomore
was
and
frowned?
dated
That's
a
frowned
senior.
upon.
No,
You
it's
feel
not.
like that's
To me,
bad?
it's like each its own. Like I wouldn't do it. Like when I stayed in the child's place, like my mama told me to do. So like my boy, we was the same age. Like I never was like 15 fucking with like a 20, 30-year-old. Like I stayed in the fucking child's place.
Yeah.
So to each its own. I couldn't do it, but.
Can a woman be a sex offender?
You said we're older. We're
Hell
35.
yeah,
and
them
he's registered
nasty.
sex
What?
offender
They
because of
worse
that.
than me.
Because of his past when he was 18.
Yeah.
I won't care.
But he said, "Where they?"
Can women be sex offenders?
You see how them teachers
Yeah.
having sex with them? Did you see on the news that little boy who was like taking money from the teacher so he wouldn't tell on her?
Bro. Hey, man.
But my thing is like, what the
Blackmailing
fuck are you
her?
getting out of these kids? Bitch,
Thank you.
Like,
Why these niggas
I don't
telling?
even like niggas with little dicks. What the fuck I want a little boy for?
Why these niggas?
Yo.
No, these are like
Some
hot.
of them,
Why they
like in
telling?
high school,
Oh, you said hi. You.
Why they telling? Like I'm fucking
that's a
the
grown
teacher,
man.
man. I'm fucking the teacher, and she paying me to keep my mouth
bro,
shut.
I'm a fucking teacher, bro, and I ain't gonna say shit.
That's what I'm-
like.
How you feel about it, Willie?
Well,
Hey, bro, I'm slamming the
If
teacher.
we
in.
older, we like 35, but you found out that he's registered as sex offender.
Her,
because-
she,
or she.
yeah.
My bad.
She
You
gotta
know,
tell
From some shit that happened in high school.
She got to tell me what happened and how it happened. Like if you,
And
fucking
They was
look-
together. They had sex, but her parents or his parents found out. They were the one that pressed charges because she's a child. So in the sense of the situation and the consequences, he had to
Yeah,
file.
you know what I'm saying? I mean,
But
it's
it
not
did-
like a situation where he actually
Yeah.
raped
Not
her.
that he raped
now,
her.
now
no,
he
it
got
was
caught off
together.
for rape shit.
Yeah.
No, it's not no
Yeah.
rape shit. It ain't none of that.
Yeah.
It was consensual.
Yeah,
They was together. They had the same high
I'm
school.
posted up with her. I'm posted
Yeah, I
up.
want
And
I
some
just-
people do, like parents do.
And
like
parents
that.
are.
They do
They're
that.
malicious. Yeah,
They do
they'll.
that.
R. Kelly shit. Man, most of them. I don't. Come on.
Nah, that nigga
Nah,
pedo,
that nigga
boy.
did.
That nigga was pedo.
Buddies.
Stop.
Nah, but it be like I just had to
Yeah,
like.
You can't compare R. Kelly
Yeah.
to that
Nah,
situation.
yeah,
R.
'cause
Kelly
that's-
is
R. Kelly
a pervert.
That's a
period.
nasty
He's
nigga.
disgusting.
Like with that though, I
And
just
it
make
is
Bitch,
sure.
I like all women.
That nigga-
I just
Bro,
make
what you
sure.
mean like all women, bro?
I'm an older man and love all women. That's what he said.
Yeah.
So I mean, he a freaking
Women,
13 year
not
old.
kids.
He was
Bro, I couldn't
thinking
even
about
fucking
fucking
no
kids.
kid, bro.
That
Right.
nigga's a nasty, but his music still bumps.
But if that happened though, I just had to like, okay, I know I just can't take her here.
Can't deny good content.
I think I wouldn't be able. I think I wouldn't be able to deal with just like you said, for the simple fact that you wouldn't be able to go to my child's school. Yeah. You wouldn't be. It would be so many limitations on what we would be able to do.
What it is. You got to take them for who they are. You gonna take them.
But I don't see anything wrong with that situation.
Right.
But just the simple fact that
okay, we got to do shit to where you don't be in a bad situation and we can still have fun. You know what I mean?
But like sometimes you're not gonna be able to do that because y'all want to take the kids to the park. He can't do that. Yeah. Y'all can't even live within a few feet of a school or a park or certain stuff.
And don't live in no white neighborhood. They know.
Yeah.
Oh God.
But they got a whole group about your ass.
Look at that.
They having a whole meeting about you.
And I heard some of them neighborhoods you got to walk around and tell motherfuckers that you're a sex offender.
You definitely got to be on that website.
I deny my vote.
That's tough.
Bitch, I'm not fucking with you.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying.
Or you can't even be like a normal person, or you got to live in like.
You know,
I gotta go to work. You gotta pick up the kids, but
that's like
you
can't.
But
that's like you doing some shit in your younger days when you get felonies. Now you can't work at nothing but factories.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Fellas get some good ass jobs, man.
Well, she's where? So stop.
But my cousin was
let
me know, bro. So
them construction jobs be low.
Bro, my cousin work at Bud Light, bro.
Not everybody wanna. That's all. You limited to what you can fucking do.
Bro, they gonna make money, bro.
Hey. Shout out to everybody who came through, man. You know, who came through on them topics, man. Always. Shout out to Paige coming through.
Fuck all that.
You know what I mean? I hope
the Paige.
You know what I mean? I hope you know what I mean? You good with time set with us and shit, man.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it was a great time. I don't know what was wrong with you today. But,
Wasn't no wrong.
Hey Lee, what's up, baby?
Wasn't no wrong with me, I promise. I'm chilling.
It was definitely a good conversation, definitely a good episode, man. Like I said before, we started, man. We're starting to record on Anchor. If you don't know what Anchor is, it's a podcast app that we started to record our podcast on. So if you can't watch us physically, you can hear us. I'll make sure it's up tonight or tomorrow morning. Make sure you guys can listen to it whenever you feel like it. You know what I'm saying? So I'll make sure I give I'll post the link tomorrow. I'll make sure I post the link tomorrow.
Yeah, you got it. What you using your shit?
Nothing.
Don't hype him up, man. Don't
Juices and bags.
You got Phil D that shit now.
What do you do? He makes you feel his hand.
Hey,
He say they gotta rub your shit next for good luck.
Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I got all the luck in the world.
We catch y'all Thursday with it, man.
And if you haven't checked, man, share the video right now, man. Take 2 seconds to share the video, man. And we appreciate y'all, man. We'll see y'all Thursday, man.
Gang shit.
Gang.